Hello, my beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio. I'm very excited that you're here with me today. It's been a while. I know. So sorry about that. Welcome, everyone. I'm happy. I'm working on a project, so I thought I'd invite you in to share with me. I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your well wishes and for, better health for me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And I also want to say a very special thank you to those of you who shopped our big restock sale for all the goodies that I made. I have to say, I was so excited. In the first 23 minutes, you pretty much bought me out. So that was exciting for Jolene and I. We are so appreciative of each and every one of you. You're also special to me. I love you all. Thank you for your support and your kindness and your love and for shopping. So anyway, this is my next project, and so I did want to share it with you. And it just dawned on me, I probably need to grab, oops, oh gosh. Well, okay, that was a disaster. 1 minute, hold please. Oh my gosh. Whoops. Okay, this journal is by Lana Christina. It's called Soothing Sea, and I just dropped it on the floor, so it went everywhere. Oh gosh. Okay, hopefully it's not one of those days, right? I haven't made a video in a while, so of course I made a video in like 2 weeks, so of course I'm completely out of practice. Please forgive me. Oh, hopefully you won't just go away. Sorry. Sometimes we have a rough start. Anyway, this is a beautiful journal. I don't have all the sheets because this is my guest design team project for Lana Crafts. And these are some of the pages. I don't have them all because I'm just kind of giving you a quick, I know it's sideways, but I don't have room on my desk. You get the idea of what we have here. We've got all kinds of beautiful things. And then in addition, she also, in addition to her journal kit, she also has a beautiful, what do you call it? Ephemera kit. And of course, I've pretty much cut everything out of that because it's going into the journal. So you'll actually get to see this journal in action as I'm working on it. So I apologize for knocking everything onto the floor. Gosh. Crazy. So I've already started the journal. I have the cover done. I'm using a very unusual shape for my journal, as you could see. It's very different, and the total from here to here, not the short part, but the full part, is 6 1/4, and then the tall is 9 inches. So I've done a little bit different, kind of a graduated excuse the clip, but it's keeping something in place. And what I'll do is I'll show you. I'm working on it right now. I'm decorating and I'm adding bits and pieces. I've been making some lovely things for it. I have a beautiful tag I made, and it's a tall one. It's not pretty, and I used some old vintage sequins, top and bottom, and some trim, and then it says, the ocean is everything I want to be, beautiful, mysterious, wild, and free. Isn't that beautiful? So that's on there. I use a little bit of netting. And so that's going to go back here so far. I mean, I think that's where it's going to go. I already made, let's see, I made this cute little booklet. It has to be glued on. Now, I don't want to lose that page, so I'm going to... I don't know if it's going to go right there or not. I haven't decided. But it's a pretty little pocket book. So what you have is you have a card here, right in the front of the booklet. You open it up, and I have a pretty little envelope. This is from the ephemera, and inside I have a card. Okay, so I put that in there. It's just a little one. This is from the ephemera, all these little bits and pieces. And some are from the pages. I printed them on heavier paper, lightweight 44-pound cardstock, so I could cut out images before I knew there was going to be a, another. And then I have 2 little journal cards that I made for it. So you have 1, 2, 3 for sure. You add an envelope, you got a 4. And then if you glue it down, here's another card right there, then that will slide in there. So that's what you see here. And I think it's going to go over here. Actually, I'm going to glue it on over here because I want to leave this for writing. So let me put that there. And then what else do I have in here? Do I have anything else completed? I think there's something over here. Yes, I have another pocket over here. And I made this cute little stack. Isn't that cute? And I added a little bit of the trim that's on the front cover. And I stuck that in a pocket. So in a minute here, I'm going to show you where to go. Ah, there. I'm going to decorate right here. That's one of the things I need to do. But I'll show you what I've got so far. There's a pocket here and a pocket here. Let's see. Do I need to stand up? Oh, sort of, kind of. All right. And then, excuse me. Okay, so we have the first page. Isn't that pretty? And I love this. It's a very, I feel like it's very Mediterranean. See, there's your cover. To me, this is very Mediterranean looking. We pocket there, pocket there. Whoops, I bent that up. Need to be careful. And then I have a doily. Piece of, I don't know what that's dyed with. Oh, Kool-Aid paper. And then we have a page from the journal. I have a glassine envelope to fill and decorate. I have some old packaging paper. This is a piece of vintage paper. I have, and that's made a little pocket there, a tuck spot. And then again, we've got another little spot there we can add to. So I've got a lot of decorating, as you could see. And then this is a paper bag that I cut open as a pocket or, you know, whatever you want. And then this is a copy of one of my vintage papers. This is an old vintage ledger book. So I do have vintage things in here to go with it. This is a cabbage dyed paper. I think that's Triple V vintage. And then this is part of that same set from the cabbage dyed. This is cabbage dyed envelope, which I'll show you the other half in a minute. This is some drawing paper. This is an old vintage Italian book. Another page. This is some tea-dyed paper from Triple V Vintage. This is a piece of vintage paper for my stash. I put a little envelope in the middle, which I put it in wrong. So it does leave a space to put something there, but I meant to put it in on this instead of here. But, you know, I could glue it if the person doesn't want the little there. And then I have charms. So I've got some ocean charms. I've got a seashell and a seahorse. And then we have the middle page and then another piece of that vintage paper. I've added an envelope there. I don't have it glued in yet, so it's just paper clipped, but I will have a tuck spot there. Again, more of the Italian page. Now, what you see on this side, see now here is the other half of that. It's an envelope, a lace envelope. Isn't that pretty? A doily, lace doily envelope. Something will go in there. Oh, that's not pretty. More of that paper, but you see different pictures on this side than you do on this side. So that's more of that paper bag. So you get to see the back side of pretty much all of the papers and the things I've folded or put in. It all just needs decorating. There's the tip of the envelope. We could put a tuck on there or some kind of fold-in paper. And there you have it. So this is the journal I'm working on right now. So I thought I'd bring you along to do a little work in it with me. And, you know, our cover, I think, is pretty. It says, "She was the sea, calm but so deep." I thought that was pretty for the two ladies walking along. And then we have a beautiful sailboat on the back side. So there you go. There you have it. I think it's going to be a very special journal. It's got 20 pages times 4. See, 20, 40, 60, 80 pages, front and back. Plus little things that I've stuck in there. So, you know, and plus all of the journal cards and tags and tip-ins, you know, there'll be closer to 100 pieces to write on by the time we're all done. So before we get going, I thought I'd share a couple things that are now into our shop. We've got some of this sparkle net, and isn't this beautiful? I grabbed, we're now going to have these, the green and the rust are perfect for fall. And gold, oh, you know me and gold. You're going to see that in a lot of journals. And then I'm using this blue. And so if you go over to the shop, you will see there is a section. Let's see, where did I put? There is a section for sparkle mesh, glitter mesh, something like that is what you look under. And you'll find all the colors, but now there's some new ones. And so we did get some fall colors in, which I love this orange. Oh, yummy. Green is year round. It can be spring. It can be fall. It can be botanical. The gold I use year round. And I use the blue because I do a lot of blue in journals. So I thought that was pretty. In fact, I actually used it right here. I made it kind of look like kelp or seaweed under that. So you can see, you can use the blue year round. Of course, they're great for a winter journal or blue Christmas. You know, Christmas comes in all colors. But I want to let you know there's some new pieces in the shop. So I've been moving those around my desk. I'm going to put them into the little envelope pouch that I'm now using for all my sparkle and my mesh and my snow mesh because, you know, I keep just throwing it on the floor. So it's like I need to find a good home for it. So it's going in there because I have bits floating around my room. And then the cats get hold of me. The other thing we've added to the shop are these darling bows. You know I use bows. We were able to find them in all kinds of colors, in pinks, reds, burgundies. She has sets of these in there, you know, pink set, a brown set, you know, like a fall set, a Christmas set, spring set, green set. Just kind of go over to the shop and see what we have. But these are fabulous. You know, I have never been able to find these. I've been making my own bows and adding them to my journals. Like, here's all the different blues. Ooh, actually, I'm going to want to pull those for this journal. I'm going to put those for this journal. We have black, we have browns. Oh, look at all the browns and reds and oranges and yellows and golds and gray, red and white check. So you can see there's like this whole big, and she has them in little sets, so you don't have to buy the whole thing. I believe she even has a rainbow set. So if you need bows, if you haven't thought about using them, you should, because I know, I'm thinking this one's probably going to go. Yeah, I love that. And that one too, and maybe that one. I think those are going to be, I don't know, maybe that too. I think I'll leave these on the top here to use. I'll leave this on my desk so I can decorate with those. Oh, before I get going, I want to show you something I finished that I did not make on camera. I was going to, but it just didn't happen. I made these sets of tags. These are sample tags. I believe Rachel and even Gail made these. This is the Taperlogy rub-on stickers. I put on fabric and put them on here. A piece of lace, a piece of fabric. A lot of this is vintage. I have a little string, a tag. I handmade these, stamped these on paper. You don't have to do that. And then this is actually from a masterboard that I made, and I went ahead and cut it out and copied it because I didn't want to cut up the only masterboard I had, and I didn't have time to do another one. So I did the lace. This little girl is stamped on fabric. I have a little fabric swatch, a lace swatch, a tag, and a charm. So there's that one. And then we have this one. Yep. These eventually will be in the store. So, you know, I did a Be Kind stamp on fabric, and then these are, you know, these are all vintage fabrics that I have on here. So that's one set right here. That'll be together. And I thought they were fun to make. I enjoyed it. Spent an afternoon. I'd mass made. I made 9. So there's 3 sets. So we have this set. Again, that's a Taperlogy. I do have a 15% off code in my description box. So if you want to get some stickers or lace or anything they have and you want to get 15% off, use my my code and that'll give you a discount. So you can see I used a stamp tag, a beautiful piece of linen and lace. A lot of these are vintage, and these are the images I did. It says there is always something to be thankful for. Yeah, see, these are all on fabric. Aren't they fabulous? A little girl. Isn't that pretty? So there's that set. So this is some of the stuff I've been working on. I haven't worked on a lot since I saw you last. I haven't been very well. So we have that. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And we have this one. And I added charms to mine. Now, you could, if you need charms, we do carry them in our shop. So go over there and get yourself some charms. We have a lot of these charms that I'm showing you right here in the shop. Look at this one. Isn't this pretty? So this set right here really is what I call my regal set. And I think it goes well with like a Marie Antoinette. This is some of this beautiful French lace and vintage laces, vintage fabrics behind it. So aren't they pretty? I love them. So that's what I've been making. So there's the 9 tags I finished, and eventually they will go up into the shop in a set of 3. I'll let you know when that's going to happen. Now, if you buy a tag from me, generally my tags are 44-pound weight printer paper, 44-pound cardstock, lightweight cardstock. Even the 65-pound, which I believe that is 65-pound there, and it really just, it's not that really hard, like, you know, cement paper. You know, like this one is a little bit heavier because this is probably 88-pound right there. I took 2 44s and glued them together, and it created a nice heavier tag. But generally, I don't make those really hard tags and sell them. Not my style. But sometimes, you know, it depends what it is, what it calls for, what the paper is, what it's going into, if I need weight for that. It kind of just depends. So, oh, before we get going, how are you guys? Are you good? Anything new and exciting happening? I haven't seen you in a long time. I've missed you all very much. So I'm just wondering how you all are and what you're up to. We know what I'm up to. I've been working on this journal. First I made the cover, then I worked on getting the pages together. That took me a little bit of time. I haven't made a journal in a while. So it took me a bit of time to figure out what I wanted to do for this. So now I'm kind of in the place where I want to add some, I've got piles of lace on my desk. I want to add some pretty thick or bumpy, you know, things that are reminiscent of the ocean, like bubbles or shells. They kind of look like it, which both of these sort of look like they could be in the ocean. Like this one's really cool. Let me see if I have enough to do. Oh yeah, that's really cool. I'm going to put this on here, I think. Let me see what we got. Yeah. Okay, let me cut that. And then let me do this too. And let's get this one cut. Yeah, at least didn't use it all up. I was hoping it wouldn't. I don't buy, you know, I don't have tons of some of these laces. I just have little bits, which is, you know, what I count on using it for. But I think it would be, whoops, great in the front or in the middle. So what's everybody doing? Summer's about over. I mean, my grandkids are back in school this week. Wow, I couldn't believe it. Crazy. They're already back to school. I think I want to put some more of that fun, let's see. I want to put some more of this fun bubble stuff on here. I think I'll put it on this page. I think this stuff is amazing. Some kind of special yarn. I don't know what they call it. It's not eyelash trim, but anyway, I love this. It's multicolored, so I think it would look lovely on here. Right there. There we go. So what's your weather like? Ours is hot. Well, between, I'd say it's probably been in the mid 80s maybe. Kind of warm. I mean, it gets hot in the house because heat rises, and I live in a 2-story house, right? Sorry I haven't had a video to you sooner. I planned to, but my week was crazy. Nothing went the way it was supposed to. So I had unexpected doctor's appointments and other things, and so I was just like, I just could not get it together enough to make a video. So, or really do much crafting at all. That other stuff, the cards I made last week, but this week I have not done a lot of crafting. I would like to, but Okay, so I like that. It's kind of fuzzy right there, but I don't want to trim it too much because then that'll get rid of the pretty fuzz. Just trim it a little. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, you don't really see it, but it's there. I mean, you will when you open it on the inside. Let's add our... Hope this won't be too boring for you, but this is what I'm doing right now. I want to get this done. This is a guest design team project for my friend Christina. She said, you know, when it came out, I said, oh my gosh, I love that. It's so soothing. It's so full of serenity. And she said, oh my gosh, you get it. And I said, yeah, I get it. I'd love to work with it. I said, I'll have to go buy it. She says, don't you dare. Would you like to do a guest design team project with? I said, yes, I would. I would love to. But when she gave it to me, I told her, look, I can't get to it right away. She said, that's okay. So I am in the mood. I wanted something serene to do, and this does. It just brings me such serenity. It's so beautiful. It's so soft and so lovely, and I love the ocean. I would live at the ocean if I could. I really want a home on the ocean at the beach. A girlfriend of mine from here that I grew up with, that I went to high school with, her and her husband moved over to the beach. I'm so jealous. It's not right on the beach, but it's close enough. They can go walking every day if they want. I'm so jealous. I'm like, I want to do that. We've been trying to find a way to get there, but the prices are just ridiculous. Over $1 million for everything over there. Lucky for them, they bought what was a prefab home or mobile. Actually, they bought a mobile home. And they were going to fix it up. Her husband's a contractor. And it was going to be just like their little vacation home, a weekend home, which they did use it that way at first. Decided it needed to be updated. When they got through looking at the price for updating it, they found out it would be cheaper for them to get a prefab in and for Jeff to do the updates on it, you know, put it together. So basically they built themselves a little prefab home. Not little, actually. I think it's a 3 or 4 bedroom home on that spot. And so they're very excited. They were allowed to do it, which sometimes you can't in those parks, but because it's a prefab, they were allowed to. So they have a beautiful home, and they sold their big giant home here and moved over there. You know, I put that on backwards. I really wanted it. Can I get that off? If I do it quick. I went the wrong way. Darn it. I'm talking, not paying attention to the fact there's 2 sides. Give me a minute. All right. That's what happens when you're out of practice, right? I have missed you guys. Just reading all your lovely comments and your kind words. And yes, I did see that you still want me to make videos. But I wasn't asking about just making a video. I was asking, you know, did you want to see like 2 times a week, 3 times a week, or are you just happy with whatever I can get out there? And it seemed like you're just happy with what I can whatever I can get out there, which is good for right now. I mean, I was doing a regular schedule. For those of you who've been following me a long time, you know I had a regular Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. And that's what I was kind of asking. But I kind of got a yes to that, and then also I got a yes to whatever you can get done. So for right now, it'll be whatever I'm feeling up to, and then we'll see if we can get back to a more regular schedule. But here we go. YouTube just isn't supporting me, period. They're not showing my videos. They're not suggesting me. They're not being helpful in any way, shape, or form. So really, I have to have subscribers and people who want to be notified in order for YouTube to... A lot of you just find me from, according to their demographics, you just find me from grazing. You know, you're going through and you're just looking at things and you find me that way. So I get a lot of people that aren't, like, it's only like 3% of you that are subscribed that are actually watching. I don't know. I think those demographics are crazy stupid, but anyway. All right. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. I better be careful what I say. Okay, that just glued itself to the page. Why did it do that? I'm going to glue this down. It's just behaving badly here. Come on now. My poor husband, because I'm having my big birthday this year, we are having to deal with Medicare. Ay, ay, ay. What a pain in the patooties. It is a process and a half. You get it, but you know, you got to get your new cards. And of course, I had to go to the doctor this week, and I didn't have my Medicare card in yet. So I was supposed to show them this piece of paper, and then they were like, well, you know, until you get, I said, well, you guys said I had to be here today to get my medicine. Hold on a minute. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 9, half of 8, 9 and 9 is 18, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoopsie. So it would be this. Do I want to put some? I don't want to put anything on the edge of that. Where should we put it? I guess we'll put it here. I want to put something else. So let's see. What else have I got in my stash that would look good there? What do we think? Another one of those? Something blue? I have this really cool, another variegated kind of thing. I don't know how that would look on there. Oh, that might be cool. These trims are very cool. It gives you something different. I didn't want, this is not a really, it's not going to be a heavy lace. The only thing it will be some of this, just went right out of my head. I just told my daughter what it was too. It'll come to me in a minute, as soon as it does. Anyway, it's going to be a lot of this white eyelet lace. That's the word, eyelet lace. Eyelet, to me, the eyelet lace, I always think of summer when I see the summer dresses and shorts and tops out of eyelets. Just beautiful. But I am thinking I want to put this along the edge. Let's do it. So what were we saying? Oh, anyway, the Medicare has been crazy. We got them to accept the letter that Medicare sent me to use in place until my card got here. Because they bill you for your Medicare payments immediately. And as soon as they determine, and then I got my Social Security benefits, all that good stuff. So, which we needed to pay bills with. So it's all good. I might need a bit more glue there. I don't know how this stuff glues on. I have never used this on an edge of anything. So we'll see. We're playing with something new here today. You want to use Fabri-Tac on this stuff because usually it'll keep it from unraveling and making a big mess. All right. I want to see that kind of sticking out, like as if it's kelp or seaweed. You know, that's my thought for a lot of this is kelp, seaweed, you know, the different things that grow on the bottom of the ocean floor. Let's see, I gotta find the other side of that. Where, oh, where did my page go? Where is it gone? There it is, right there. Okay. I really don't want all that dark. I want a little bit of dark, but I don't want it that dark. I don't mind cutting a piece off. I really don't. Ugh, I don't want that. Yeah, I see the lighter ends way down here. That's okay. Let's see. We can get that to glue on and not glue everything else. Boy, my bottle is acting up here. I must have they get air bubbles in them. So if you unscrew them, screw them again, a lot of times you can fix that. There. I'm going to pick that up so I don't glue all the pages together. I like to get the lace on before I do all the pockets, so that's what I'm doing here. Lace or trim or whatever. I can hear my husband on the phone with the medical offices. Such a hassle. People are not patient with the process you have to go to when you're, and it's not like you can stay on your regular insurances and things. They make you go onto Medicare whether you want to or not. I mean, we're perfectly happy to pay for the insurance we had, but they're like, oh no, you have to go on Medicare. You can't be on this anymore. And you have to do it by your birthday. So, which is now in 2 weeks. So, yikes. Thank you for the birthday card, Stephanie. That was the cutest card ever. I love it. I had it right here, but oh, I think it slipped down between my books somewhere. Oh, Where'd it go? Where's my beautiful little card? It's so cute. I was going to show you guys. If I come across it while I'm working here, I'll show it to you. But really cute. Thank you. You always know how to make me smile. And it always comes at a time when I really need it. It was an early birthday card. Very cute. Thank you, my friend. Oh, you made me smile. Oh, see, there we go. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. You can see all the different things. I almost feel like there needs to be one more in there, but we'll see. You know, let me get it going and see if I still need that, because I don't know what's going to be hanging out the sides either, you know, kind of thing. So there we are. My fingers are peeling. Remember that bad burn I got? Well, now they're peeling from the blisters I got. So not a pretty sight. The other night I was thinking, gosh, that glue didn't come off my finger, and I was pulling it off and I went, ow, and I suddenly realized I had got into raw skin. Owie. I didn't realize I was peeling. Well, I found out in a hurry. Owie. The hard way. We could add some white page in there somewhere, maybe. Something that's sticking out, like right about there. It seems like it needs a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We could put one in the middle here somewhere. Maybe like right about there. Let's see. Do I have one? I'm talking to my daughter. She was here for a little bit. And we're chatting, and suddenly I jump up and grab stuff off my wall of wonder over there. And she's like, what are you doing? I go, oh, I keep seeing things as I'm talking to you that I need. So funny. She might not have thought I was so funny. Oh, I kind of like the white scallopy one. That kind of looks like seashells. So does this one. I don't have that much of it, though. I don't think I have enough for 2 pages. That's the problem. I don't think I have enough of them to use. But I do this one. I have these hanging on my wall on hooks, like command hooks on my closet walls, because my closet walls are as long as my room. Oh, that's pretty. That would add another dimension, don't you think? Kind of like her pretty dress there. Yeah, why don't we do that? Like I said, I hope this isn't too boring, decorating my journal. I will be decorating all the rest of it off camera and show it to you probably the next time I'm ready to put stuff in the shop. I don't know. I do have this stuff. This would be cool on a page. Might be too fluffy, though. I don't know. Might overtake it, because I'm trying to keep it pretty simple, clean looking, you know. So I don't want to... And onto the wall you go when I'm done. Okay, so now I have to find the right side of this. It's kind of messy looking, but I like it. I think it's cool, sort of stringy and natural looking. Let's see if we can get this on here. Oh, my sleeves. Gosh, that's the third thing they pulled onto the floor. They're kind of a dolman sleeve, you know, it hangs off your shoulder kind of thing. It's a brand new, really comfy, it says jogging outfit, but it really isn't. It's just a soft cotton outfit that pockets, and cool t-shirt, which I really like. I'm trying to get some new wear. I never buy clothes. I've had the same clothes for 20 years. So cool. I might cut a few strings to start, but I have a feeling they're just going to show right back up. There we go. Now I got to find that on the other side. Where is it at? Hello, hello. So I seem to break these up into thirds when I add this kind of stuff. Oh, come on, you can find it. It's right over here. Is that it? Yes. No. Yes. Maybe. Is that right? I don't know that that's right. Oh, no, absolutely not right. Well, yes. I'm having trouble finding this page. Oh, it's glued itself to everything. Oh, come on, stop it. Okay, that's not it. Ah, it's right there. I think that's it right there. Let me see. Yes, 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 it's right there. Goodness gracious. Sorry about that. I know. She's so blind. You could see it from your camera, I'm sure, but your camera angle. But I couldn't because I'm right on top of it. Oh gosh, now which side was the top again? Oh, goodness. I think this is. So this is very fun. I love decorating the edges. I think it's sort of one of the things we like to do. Now we can do, there's all kinds of ways to decorate the edge of a page as well. Things that hang off. We can have tabs. We can put things on the edge of the pages. How much did I stick that up? I stuck that up pretty good. I didn't do that here. So let's pull this out just a bit. I wonder who he's arguing it out with now. Gosh. Well, the tough was all my prescriptions are due to be renewed, so they have to now go from regular insurance to the Medicare plans, supplemental plan we chose with Medicare, so it's a lot of fun. A little frustrating. Not my thing. I let my hubby deal with it. I don't deal with it if I don't have to. I'm not supposed to have that kind of stress, so... Yeah, this is really cool stuff too. I mean, I could have put this on the edge of something. Kind of looks like water bubbles. I think it's a little too frilly for this journal though. I really do. I want to keep this a little more simple. Pearls, yes, because pearls come out of the clams and there are clam shells all over the place here. So that one I'm going to stick over to the side. I don't need that one. I've used that one, so I'm going to take that out. I don't want to use it again, right? So let me put that. I don't remember where I got that out of. Hopefully I find it. All right, I think our edges are done. I think that's really cool. So now we should see, we only have a couple pockets that are natural pockets, meaning based on the way I turn something over. I don't have anything, oh, there. Let's double check to make sure everything's not glued to everything else. Let's make sure that didn't glue itself. That's not glued to anything else. That's not glued to anything else. Let's go back over here. Are you glued to something? No, you're not glued anymore. Okay, so now we're starting to get a little bulk. And I'll probably just put a tie on this. I don't know what else I would do. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Okay. I actually had something in mind, but I don't know that it'll fit. So I do want to do some pockets, so let's make some pockets. I have this, I think this came from, who did I get this from? Let me see. I got a packet, oh, this is MK Maz, and these were embossed, embossed library pockets. And I bought them long ago, but she might still have them in her shop. And I want to put these little seashells on here to decorate. I wouldn't mind putting a little bit of something like net or something behind. So I've been collecting a pile of goodies. So let me see, what do I have that might look good behind that? Like this is plain net. I have this net, it's really thick. I kind of grabbed things that I thought looked like bubbles. You know what I mean? This one has some sparkles on it, but it's plain, kind of, sort of. Let's see about putting some of this on here. And squishing it up a bit, you know, just kind of. I think we could do that. Just to go underneath. We might not use all of it, but we could try. Get some good scissors here. So I'm trying to think what we've been doing. Not a lot. We are going to have to start getting the house ready for company. We're supposed to have my birthday party at my daughter's house, but she does not have air conditioning. So if it ends up being a super hot day for my birthday, which is always usually around 110 degrees, then we wouldn't be able to do that. So we'll have to see. I would have to be here at my house, which I don't really want to do. Well, she's got a beautiful place in the backyard, and my 4 youngest grandchildren are supposed to be coming out from Arizona for my birthday party, so we'll see. Oh, that was a sticky, not a good idea. Now we'll go ahead and put the shells on there. We'll use the fabric tack. We might have to add that on there too. Hot glue would be great for this. I didn't think to heat up my glue gun or even get it out, so we're going to have to use the fabric tack today. Let's go like that. That should go through and help. Where's my... Usually the glue stick will stick the netting down, but it's not. So I may have to just do something totally different here. Yeah, that glue stick's really sticky. It's not usually sticky like that. Yeah, glue gun might have worked better for this. Well, this is an experiment and a half, so we'll see. I may end up pulling the whole thing off. We'll see. Oh my goodness, I'm sticky. Oh, here, hold on a minute. One thing I do is I use my hand sanitizer because it's got alcohol in it. It gets rid of the sticky on the ends of my fingers so quickly. I just get it at Target. It's like $1.99 or 99. It used to be 99 cents, but I think it's $1.99. Okay. I've got to figure out what else I want to put on here. I don't think these seashells are part of this kit. I believe I got them from another designer, which I won't say who that is because this is a design team project for Cris Lana Crafts, which means we don't, you know, show other or talk about other designers when I'm doing a design team project. But I'll just tell you, I don't believe that's in her kit. She does have a lot of lovely little things to cut out, but that wasn't one of them. So now I want to put something across the bottom. Let's put a little of this, which I didn't use down the side. I'm looking for the top and bottom on this. I think this is... Oh yeah, that looks cool. Let's do that. And let's add some fabric tack. Yeah, whatever's not sticking down, I'll go stick down in a minute. I'm trying to tell where that top and the bottom is on this. Hold on a minute. Let me go like this. Okay. There we go. That looks really cool. I like that. We're going to glue that on a page. I think what we should do is bake a bunch of pockets and then we can put them all on. Let me see what time we're at. We may already be too close. I don't know. Let me see where we're at time-wise. Let me see. Like I said, if you hear my husband, he's on the phone. Sorry. 44. Ooh, we got 15 minutes. Okay. Well, let me see. These are all cards. These are from the kit. These are journal cards from the kit. I created this one from one of the pages. These are journal cards from the kit. More pieces. This is one of the pages. So, you know, we've got like plenty of, I mean, there's stuff to make and do to put into the pockets. So one thing I do want to do though is there is a page of pockets here somewhere. Where'd they go? In the ephemera. There's a lot of pockets. Here we go. Let's let this baby dry and I'll figure out what else it needs while I'm, you know, working here. So we have all these lovely pockets. So I'm going to cut them out because I feel like we need them. These are up tuck pockets, so meaning you tuck things up and they dangle down, which would be great for some of the, they go on the top of the page and then you just tuck that in there. So these would be great for some of that. And then you have the ones that are the regular bottom loading corner pocket, which I love corner pockets because you can, if you put it in right, you get quite a bit in there. So Cris Lana Crafts, you will find her on Ko-fi. In fact, I will show you where she is on Ko-fi. She gave me, I mean, we have this now on the digital itself, but if you, oh, I'm not getting a good, there we are. So it's HTTPS that. Okay, so screenshot that. Cris Lana Craft Shop. Sorry. I'm trying to get it closer, but it just won't let me. I will have that also in the description box, so you will be able to find her. Hopefully I can get a direct link, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I never know. Okay, so that's where you're going to find this gorgeous kit. Oh, it's so pretty. Serenity Sea. So we need some pockets to go on the pages. They won't need a lot of decorating. They will get some, probably a little lace or a little trim or pearls or something like that. Here's some more pockets right here. I'm going to need them all, I think. There you go. Here's another. Okay, so, oh, I've got another one I could make a card out of. I'll put that in the box in front of me. She did a beautiful job on this kit, just beautiful. I love these. These are a different shape pocket. These are nice. I like these very much. So I think some of these, there's more. There's a lot more. I just pulled out the ones I thought I would. Then I have some envelopes to put into pockets. And they are all printed on the back. And then I have some of the pages printed to cut out pictures, you know, so I can make more tags. And, ooh, I didn't see these. I'm going to want to cut these. These are mini envelopes. Look at these little mini ones to go into the mini pockets. Ah, perfect, right? Oh, there's some more. I've got them all printed. And then there's a word sheet that I have that I'm using, but it's from another designer, so it's not from this kit. Okay, so let me move those aside. Then we can figure out where all these are going to go. Plus, I can make pockets out of any of these cards that she has, any of the journal cards, or cut some of the pictures out and make more pockets. I do want to do some lace pockets, I think, also in the journal. So I don't have these cut out. I have a lot of stuff cut out. Boy, do I. I mean, I have all kinds of stuff, but, you know, it's like it takes time to do that. And I didn't want to go any longer without coming and saying hello and make a little video for you. Show you, this is the last of my summer, August projects. Then I will be I'll be working on the Ladies of Autumn Rose. Remember that journal from last year? I don't know if you do, but anyway, The Ladies of Autumn Rose. I never completed that. It was a good sized journal. I don't think it's a flip-flop journal. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it'll be great for, it's going to be my first of my autumn projects. And then I'll be doing something for Lorna Taylor for her autumn papers that I shared with you on our last video. Hopefully you guys went out and got some or found them somewhere. When I do that, I will also tell you where you can find them, but scrapbook.com has them. As well as a number of other places. So, you know, if you need those for fall. And I just got a beautiful set of fabric in. Vintage fall fabric for a cover for a journal. I don't know that I'll do a journal at that time. I don't know. But it's always good to give these guys a good little burnishing. Well, not burnishing, but there you go. See how much easier they fold when you do that? Let me find my... And then this, the nice thing is these little gussets give you room in your pocket so that you can get more things in it. Now that's an up pocket. You know, go up under. That's up under. This is the other. Okay. There's still a lot of stuff I haven't even used or cut out yet. Beautiful kits, both of them. I mean, there's so much here, really. I had a hard time picking out images that I wanted to use. So really, I'm just scoring these. I could get out my big score pad, but trying to line up the lines with this line is not always that easy. I'll make sure these corners don't show. Look how easy they fold back when you give it a good little score. You don't have to have a scoreboard. That's a nice thing. If you're new and you don't have a scoreboard yet, this is an easy way to do it. Just take a ruler and a sharp edge of some kind, butter knife, whatever you got, and do it. And that'll score it for you. So now we're getting pockets to use some of the things that come with the kit, as well as some of the things I make using pieces from the kit are a good way to do it. So yeah, just go back and forth with your ruler and some kind of sharp edge. If you have a scoring tool maybe, or an embossing tool, those work really well. I can never find mine. I have one, but I never know where I put it. Oh, I don't need that. I just love the colors in this. It's beautiful. It's so serene. She got that correct, right? When she was saying that. Serenity Sea. Perfect name for this. Really perfect. Oh, and I am using a blue... I'm using that. For my distressing, I'm using Speckled Egg because I love the color around the edges. Look at this. Yep, we just go right around the edge with it. Puts a little bit of the blue on there. Definitely makes it look a little more oceany. Let's see. Yep. As I'm making the pieces, I've been trying to just go ahead and distress the edge right away. So I'm ready to put it in the book or, you know, when I'm through with it. And it just gets rid of those white edges, you know, from folding it over. So highlights it, gives it some dimension. It's artsy. Okay. I'm not aging it. I'm just highlighting the edges and giving them some dimension. So when you put it on a flat page, it will be. So what we would do is we would look for pages like... that's got print on it. That's already got something on it. I mean, I could put one there, but I don't think I will. I could put one over here. See, that's one of the things we could do. We could do the uptuck right there and put it on that page. Seems like a lot of my pockets, until we get over to this side where all the blank, yeah. So like here, we could definitely, well, not that one because that's already got something on it, but this one doesn't. We could put, you know, her on that bottom of the page right there. Would give as a good place for a pocket for her. that works on the tops. So, you know, any of these would work. Just wanted to show you, you know, what we're going to be doing here with all these lovely pockets that we just folded over and got ready to go. And I think that's probably all the time we have today, guys. That went so fast. I can't believe we put in an hour already. But I wanted to share with you what I've got in the shop. For those of you who are new and you're saying, what shop? My daughter and I have a journal supply shop. It's called Design, Journal, and Supply. And there's a direct link as well as the one for the Taperlogy for this, and also for Cris Lana Crafts. So those will all be in the description box, and that's below the video there. You'll either have a little arrow or the word more. You tap on that, it'll drop down the box, and you will find direct links to those sites. So, okay, you guys, well, thanks for watching. I'm so happy to see you again. I hope to see you again next week, and I hope you have a fabulous Friday. If this is when you see it, I'm not sure when you're going to see this. Actually, it could be Thursday when you see this. I don't really know when it'll go up. But anyway, I hope you have a fabulous evening and a wonderful upcoming weekend. And I love you all, and I'll see you all very soon. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.